Hey, Chris here, and this is my first tattoo kit, and I want to do a quick overview of it. And I was sent this for the purpose of this review, but I'll go ahead and give my honest first impressions and opinion of this. And this also does come with some fake skin, so I'm excited to go ahead and actually use it. So right here, there's a bunch of different things. So here's the power cords, the power supply, the foot pedal, the needles, the ink, the plastic caps, the gauze, the rubber gloves, practice tracing paper, the practice skin, and finally the tattoo gun. And this thing does feel pretty hefty, and it has two ends. So over here, it would be for the actual cord where the power supply would go, and then here, this is where the needle would go. And right here, I'd use this cable. This just plugs nicely here, just like so. And this other end would plug on to this power supply. And now there are two different ports, but one is gonna go ahead and be for the foot pedal, and the other is gonna be for this. So this one's gonna be this one to the right. And now the foot pedal would be the one to the left. And then here is gonna go ahead and be the actual dial to go ahead and change the voltage, or the amps and voltage here. And finally on the back side, that's where the cable for the outlet would go. So let me go ahead and plug this up and see how it works. So here's the ink. I ended up cutting that little cap, but I accidentally spilled a little bit over there, but that's fine. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually install the needle, pour some of the ink onto this little cap over here, and actually start tattooing on this fake skin. So I went ahead and just cut this top part with a knife so I can go ahead and just pour some black ink over here. And there's a little bit. And now thankfully this does come with a cap. You gotta be careful with that because I accidentally end up spilling some over here. Leave that there. And now this is how the needle looks like, or one of them at least. And I'm just gonna go ahead and see how to install this here. So this is where the needle goes. And yeah, just push it in there. And there. Actually, that was pretty easy. And now all I have to do is attach the little cable over here. And there, now it's all set. So this is the pedal over here, and when I press it, it's gonna go ahead and vibrate. Now I put it at a slightly low setting so it doesn't make much noise, but when I go ahead and change it, this is what you go ahead and hear. So that's at the max setting, and this is basically at the minimum setting right here. So it barely goes, and then right here you can go ahead and just see the needles going back and forth right there. And that's what I'll go ahead and use to go over here. So to do that, I'll just tap a little bit in here, and there, that should be good enough for now. And I'll go ahead and start with my first tattoo ever right over here. Yeah, I definitely need practice. This doesn't look like the best smiley face over here. So I went ahead and turned up the speed just to see how this is gonna go ahead and work. And there, those are my first tattoos. The second one definitely does look better, but I still need a lot more practice.